I am looking so forward to hanging out today. We are going to do something that is going to be so relaxing and just calming. So if you are having one of those weeks where you just feel a little frazzled, this might be a great video for you to just sit back, grab your favorite beverage, relax while you're watching, and I hope that you enjoy. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Alecia at Home. I'm Alecia. If you are new here, welcome. It is so nice to meet you. If you are returning, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Today we are going to be creating some spring artwork. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting a little bit of spring fever going on. Yes, I know it's still super cold for most of us, especially where I live. If you live in Florida, you are so lucky because I know you're having some warmer weather than we are way up here in the Pacific Northwest. It is still so cold, and yesterday we had snow, so there's snow everywhere. But I have spring fever, so we are going to be creating some artwork today. I want to just add some fun spring art pieces to, just kind of scatter all around the house. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to hang out in the studio, get out all of our watercolor paints, and do some painting. So if art isn't your thing, don't worry, because I'm actually going to be offering all the pieces that we paint today as a free printable for y'all, so that you can just print these and frame them and hang them about your house if that is something that you would like to do. So stay tuned to the very end, and I will explain more at the end how you can download these free art pieces. Are y'all settled in and cozy in your favorite spot with your favorite beverage? This is going to be so much fun and so relaxing. I love to paint, and with my busy schedule, I don't get a lot of time to actually sit and do so. So today, we are going to have some downtime, relax, and just enjoy a leisurely activity. During this video, I am going to try very hard not to be too chatty, because I just want this to be relaxing and enjoyable for y'all. And also because I am so not an art teacher by any means. I am a self-taught artist. I have no professional training, so wouldn't even begin to try and instruct y'all on how to paint. Most of the time, I have no idea what I am doing. I just wing it and see what emerges from my brushes. However, if you are interested in learning, I will link a couple of my favorite artists, YouTube artists, in the description box below. I love both of these ladies. They differ in that they both have their own style, but are both very informative and educational in watercolor painting. For me, sitting down with my paint and brushes is very therapeutic. It's the perfect way for me to decompress, especially if I am feeling really stressed or blue. Painting definitely helps lift my spirits and wipe away the stress. This little
guy that I'm working on is a mixed media piece, which merely means I'm using a combination of watercolor and gouache to create this painting. If you are unfamiliar with gouache, the simplest way to explain it is it's an acrylic meets watercolor medium, and you do use water to activate the paint very much like you do with watercolor. I love how with each layer this little birdie just comes more and more to life. It's amazing to me how with each brush stroke this little bird is transformed from a big blob to an actual bird. I would love to someday be able to paint a photorealistic piece, but for now we'll just get this little guy looking as close to a bird as I possibly can. This particular technique that I've been using with this sweet little bird does require a lot of patience. It takes a lot of layers and layers to get the shadows and light, perspectives and details just right. Well, as close to right as I possibly can. I am using a reference photo, but at the end of the day, mine looked nothing like the photo. That's okay though. The whole point here is to relax and enjoy the process. To finish off this little guy, we'll give him some eyes. Painting eyes can be hard sometimes, but I love to paint animals and the eyes are actually my favorite part. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and call this little guy finished. I'm sure that there is more I could add, and I feel like most artists do this. They feel that their piece is never really done. But as Michael is always telling me, perfection is the enemy of done. For this next piece, I am going to paint a simple single daisy using watercolor paints mixed with watercolor pencils. So again, I guess you could call this a mixed media piece. I got my watercolor pencils for Christmas from Michael, and this will be my first time using them. So I am very excited to try them out and see how they flow. I'll get the base coat down with my watercolor paints, and then we will add in all the details with our watercolor pencils. Now I will go in with my watercolor pencils to just create some shading, some shadows, and a little bit of detail here. And again, these are just used by simply outlining your object and then activating them with some water. So you will see here in just a few moments how I go about doing that. So far, I am really liking these watercolor pencils. They are a little harder to blend, But what I'm really liking is the vibrance and color. They add a lot of texture. It's very similar to using a granulated watercolor paint. Daisies are one of my absolute favorite flowers to paint. I do tend to paint a lot of them. I don't know, there's just something so happy about a daisy. Every time I look at one, like in nature or something, it's like just the sunshine saying hello to me, and it's so happy and warm feeling. I don't know, is that silly? What is your favorite flower? Do you have a flower that just makes you happy like daisies do for me? Our first little birdie was so fun and sweet to paint, so let's try painting another one, except this time we will paint him using more of a loose, impressionistic watercolor style. This one will be a lot more relaxing and fun to paint. It's fun to just let the paint flow and see what emerges on our paper. I do love this just loose watercolor style and process. It truly is so very relaxing. How are y'all feeling? Are you still with me, or have I put you to sleep out of sheer boredom? I hope y'all are enjoying this. I don't know about you, but I am really needing this downtime. I think it is really important to take time for ourselves and to enjoy our favorite activity, whatever it may be. I have so many hobbies, but of all of them, painting is definitely the most therapeutic, to be sure. After we finish this sweet little guy's eye, I think that's about all I want to do with this little fluff ball. He came out so cute. I almost feel like we need to give him a name. Let's play around with some pen and ink. This medium is the most relaxing of them all. Nothing has to be perfect. It's just a fun, whimsical painting style where anything goes. I begin by using my watercolors to lay down a base coat, and I'll probably do some blending and shading, but then we will use our ink to create all the details. Oh, in case you are wondering about supplies, I will have everything I use in this video today listed in the description box down below. I am having so much fun with these wildflowers. I love the whimsy and the fact that I can basically scribble and fake my way through the entire process and still have a cute drawing when all is said and done. Now that I have our little flower garden all painted in, we can go over everything with our ink. And I don't worry about being precise here. I really do basically kind of scribble as I go by wiggling my pen around the lines. You really don't want to perfectly outline each flower. The goal is to keep the ink loose and free flowing. And after outlining each of the flowers, we will add some dot detail. This piece was so easy and truly a lot of fun. I had so much fun painting our wildflowers that I decided to try a few more flowers because I just can't get enough flowers right now. I have spring fever so bad and I just want to surround myself with greenery and anything outdoorsy. So I'm using the same technique here as I did with our wildflowers, just using pen and ink, which is watercolor for a base, and then we come in with our ink to do the outline drawing and some detail. Okay, y'all, so I am just really curious if you have been enjoying this video. I know that this isn't our typical kind of video and we don't do art very often, but I really needed this and it's just been so good to just decompress and wind down. Do you guys enjoy art? Are any of you artists and do a lot of painting? I'd really love to know if you are an artist. Please please comment below and let me know your thoughts on this video and if you liked it and if it's something you would enjoy seeing again in the future. If y'all have stuck with me to this point, thank you. I appreciate you so much. And I did want to remind you that I am going to offer all of the paintings that we've created here today as a free printable for y'all. So stay tuned to the end so you won't miss out on all the pertinent details on how to get these as a free printable. So my paintings may not be perfect, but I am feeling so relaxed, y'all. This is good. Painting just makes me happy. I don't really care if they're good or not. For me, it's all about the process and just letting my mind clear of all thoughts. It's like good soup for the soul. How do you guys decompress? What are your favorite activities that just make you smile and put a little happy in your day?
Do you guys feel ultra relaxed now? I feel like painting is so therapeutic and it is just ultra relaxing for me, and I am definitely feeling more relaxed than I was before we started painting. I hope that you guys enjoyed this painting episode. Even if you're not, into art or into painting, I hope it was at least relaxing for you and that you did stick with me through to the end. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I know it was a lot different from most of what we do, but if you are wondering what I do in my free time, what little free time I do get, this is it. I create art, I attempt to create art. Like I said before, I am a self-taught artist and I really just dabble, but I do enjoy it. It is peaceful. It is very relaxing for me, and it is a great way to just decompress. So I'm really happy with how all of our pieces turned out today. I hope that you guys enjoy them. And if you do decide to download these for yourself, I hope that you enjoy them in your home. Thank you guys so much for being with me today. I loved hanging out with y'all, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Next week is going to be really fun. I have a special group of friends that I am going to get together with, and we are just going to create a whole bunch of really fun spring crafts. So I will see you all next week. Until then, y'all take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.
If you are interested in printing any of these for your own home decor, the link will be down below in my description box. And when you go to that link, just use code SPRINGART2023 to receive your free printable art pieces.